Hi cuties, my name is Hanako Kozumi and this is the channel Nerdy Nekoma. Everything here is about Haikyuuchat stories and fanfic. Thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Today's video is the Pretend to Faint challenge featuring only Polish ships. The first one to participate is TsukiYamaKageHina. And I'm really excited because in this series there is also going to be a teaser and a little riddle about the third part of my BokuAkaKuroKen series. Timeline-wise, it happens after the second part. And let's just say it will determine when I'm going to upload this. So let's jump straight into this. Oikawa created a group chat. Oikawa added Yamaguchi and Akaashi to the group chat. Yahoo! Hi? Okay, what is going on here? Hello to you too, Yams. Hello, Oikawa-san. Yamaguchi is right though. What is this GC for? Yeah, seems like an odd combination of people to put in one group. Oh Yams, couldn't it be that I just wanted to hang out with the both of you sometime? That would be new. Come on. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but was that really the reason you added us here? Well, you see, I thought... Please stop. That since all of us are in a relationship with 3 boyfriends, it would be fun to prank them a bit. Oh gods, no. What does us having 3 boyfriends have to do with anything? Let alone be a good reason to prank them. Well, 3 times as much fun and affection when they get worried. And 3 times as much scolding and anger when they get mad. Always so negative, Akaashi-chan. I'm with Akaashi on this. Why should we even want them to be worried about us? Because it will bring out their soft side. I could just ask and get cuddles. Besides, one of my boyfriends is Bokuto, if you might recall. I think it would be hard to find someone more affectionate than him. But it would be fun, okay? What is the prank even about? Pretend to faint. I guess that's interesting. I'm in. Yay! Kashi? Oikawa-san, really, I wouldn't mind doing a prank with you guys, but that one? Aw, come on. It truly is not a good idea for me to do that. Kashi, please? Yams already said yes. We only need you to agree. Kawa, I can't. Come on, Kashi. I'll go first if you want me to, and you'll see it's not that bad. Oikawa is right. It sounds fun. Ugh, fine. But if any of your boyfriends freaks out, I won't do it. Yay! Great, Kashi. Yams, the stage is all yours. Wait, right now? TsukiYamaKageHina. Dang it. He shouldn't have agreed with Oikawa, and he definitely shouldn't have volunteered to go first. At least now Akaashi agreed too. That was if none of his boyfriends freaked out too much. Actually, he might not have agreed at all, considering that they most likely would. Everyone who knew Kax and Hinata knew that. His only chance now was for Tsuki to keep them calm. Yamaguchi had to admit that he was curious how this would turn out, even though he wished not to be the first to try. He was on his way downstairs, following the sound of bickering from the living room, when he suddenly tripped. He fell down the last 3 or 4 stairs and landed painfully on his ankle and wrist. A small groan escaped his throat, and he heard how the voices died down. Maybe this wasn't so bad after all. He could use his clumsiness to start the prank. Hinata was the first to arrive in the hallway and stopped immediately, causing Kageyama to run straight into him. "What the hell, Boke?" Yams? Kageyama's gaze slowly shifted towards the unconscious Yamaguchi laying at the bottom end of the stairs. For a moment, both of them just stared at him until Kageyama approached the green-haired man and carefully checked his breathing. It tickled, and Yamaguchi almost exposed the prank. "Tadashi? Please wake up." Hinata's voice was quieter than expected. He almost whispered the words when he kneeled next to the former pinch server. "He can't hear you when he's unconscious." "I know." "Shoyo, it's going to be alright. Don't worry." He placed a hand on Hinata's, which trembled with suppressed sobs, in an attempt to soothe his anxiety. "How would you know?" "Hey, what's this whole shouting about? You are..." Tsukishima stopped mid-sentence upon seeing his boyfriend passed out on the ground. "Kay, Yams fell and he's not waking up. What should we..." "Is he breathing?" "Yes." "Good." He seemed way less collected than expected. All his usual confidence seemed to fade. "Why hasn't any one of you called an ambulance yet? Are you stupid?" "Okay." Hinata's voice was meek, and he visibly shrunk under the accusing tone of the taller. "Hey! We are just as worried as you are, and we got here like a second earlier." You could have..." "I'm sorry, okay? But we need to do something, and..." "Tsuki? Sho?" Hinata yelled. "Tobio, it's alright." Yamaguchi looked at Kageyama, who had a bewildered look on his face. "Nothing happened? I swear." "Tadashi!" "Hey, Shoyo." The taller nervously rubbed the back of his neck. Kageyama helped him when he sat up, throwing unsure glances towards Tsukishima occasionally as if he expected him to interrupt them. "Does your head hurt? Do you feel nauseous? Or dizzy? Do you?" No, not really." "Do you think we should bring him to a doctor?" Tsukishima nodded. "Wait, no, that's not necessary." "It is, Tadashi. You were unconscious for minutes. As a matter of fact, we should call an ambulance right now, or rather, should have called an ambulance the second we found you." "But, Tsuki, this is not a matter to be taken lightly. Head injuries can be very serious." Hinata gulped audibly. We would just feel better if someone professional would take a look at this." His voice got calmer and more soothing towards the end, but one could still hear the worried tone underlining his words. "It was a prank." Yamaguchi's voice was meek, and he almost doubted that any of them heard him. "What?" "Do you mean that, Tadashi?" He nodded, eyes glued to the ground. Thank God. Kageyama pulled him in a tight embrace, the others following closely behind. Never do that again, you hear me? I'll die from a heart attack. I agree with Kay. Please, Yams, that was like really scary. Tsuki and Kageyama nodded in agreement. Oh, and sorry that I yelled at you, Chibi. Mean. You love it. Kageyama rolled his eyes. He knew his boyfriends pretty well, and especially Hinata since he was with him the longest. Yes, I do. The ginger gave Tsukishima an affectionate smile over Yam's shoulder since they were still tangled in a group hug. The whole atmosphere had shifted into a more lighthearted mood. That was until they tried to get up. Yamaguchi winced the moment his foot touched the floor, and would have fallen again if it wasn't for Shoyo who caught him, struggling a little under the sudden weight. Hey, the prank is over. Didn't you scare us enough? Dashi? What's wrong? Is this still part of it? The former server smiled sheepishly. No. The prank was to faint, but I kinda tripped and fell. I just thought it would be a good point to start. Tsukishima helped Hinata carrying Yamaguchi to the nearest kitchen chair. All three of his boyfriends looked at the injured expectantly. What hurts? Are you really okay? Yes, don't worry, Sho. I just landed badly on my wrist and ankle when I tried to avoid the fall and, well, failed. He laughed, embarrassed by the whole situation. Are you sure you didn't hit your head? He nodded. Alright, we'll get some ice for you. I don't think we have any at home. Then we'll get it from the store, dumbass. The middle blocker rolled his eyes. Shoyo, stay with Yams in case something happens. Kageyama was already on his way out, grabbing his keys in the process. You tell him if you start to feel nauseous or anything, and Sho, if he does, call an ambulance immediately. Not me or Kags, ambulance first. Hinata nodded seriously and tried to look as confident and reliable as possible, even though his face was pale and he started to tremble a little again. Tsuki, stop. You're making him anxious. I'm fine. He sighed. I know. I just wanted to stay that way. Tsukishima-ke, I'm waiting! The blonde gave each of his boyfriends a quick peck on the lips before running after Kageyama. In the GC. Well, that was unexpected. Chibi-chan going quiet, Tsukishima losing his cool, and little Toya-chan being reasonable for once? That was more than unexpected. But none of them really freaked out, so... Akaashi? Technically, Yams is right. It's your turn. Come on, you promised. Fine. The consequences are on you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Please keep in mind that this was the first time of me writing TsukiYamaKageHina. I hope you liked it. And now, some more information about the teaser I've mentioned before. So, this is the first part of 3 of the series, and somewhere in the series there's going to be the hidden riddle and the teaser. And if the riddle gets solved, I'll upload the 3rd part. It's basically it. As you've seen, this wasn't the part including the teaser, but be on the lookout for it in the next one.